A summation of, I think, the February 2nd meeting of the town council. Sorry, way behind. I will try to catch up. This has been kind of busy. I actually listened to this tape a week ago, and took notes, and I just haven't gotten around to it, and so now I can't even tell what my notes meant. But anyway, moving on. The first half of the meeting, there was quite protracted discussion of this Highland stuff because they have to make a decision, start committing to things, and apparently some grant money they can get, $50,000, so they can study it some more, or do some other nonsense. And but the whole question is, if they go into this whole state program thing, it'll take away some of their zoning rights, and the Highlands Council will make determinations about development and what land is developable, and there'll be some sort of there might be some requirement to have some sort of housing built in the town by some contractor that wanted to build someplace else, but he ended up having to build here because of the deals that are made, and so whatever. But it might also get you exempted from other obligations, and so it might be connected to COA and how many housing units, affordable housing units the town has to build. But the town's already spent all the COA money anyway, so that's going to be a problem no matter what happens, because they spent all the money on refrigerators and stove hoods for, the MASH units again. In the last 5 years, MASH has gotten like $500,000 worth of COA money. It's a pretty poor investment. Not that I begrudge the 17 people anything, but it's a lot of money for 17 people. And it's not exactly creating new housing or affordable housing or doing any of that, because it's already subsidized housing. But I won't make that argument again. There was some talks about some tax adjustments. I don't know. And then there was other talk about them later, and it was just apparently some houses have had improvements, and so they reassessed them. And then the town was talking about somebody brought up in the public comment portion, I think the ex-mayor actually brought it up, that house assessments are way off again now, and it's only 2 or 3 years after we had the reassessment done. But it's expensive to have a full one done, and apparently their state's not letting you do the half of ones anymore, like the superficial reassessments. So it's either you do all or nothing, and it might not make any difference because it's all about relative comparisons, but apparently a lot of people are griping because they don't think their relative comparisons are all that good. So, but whatever. That kind of, bring up taxes, and there's always going to be some kind of talk. So there was a little bit of talk about the animal control thing. Apparently they found some guy who might be interested, and so I don't remember the details. It was, like I said, I just don't remember. But I guess they're working on it anyway, working something out. There's some other grant for the historic district or something. I don't know. I think they get like $5,000 if they fill out for this grant money, but I don't remember exactly what it was about. And the administrator also, she mentioned something about these solar panels on the school again, because that's some sort of county thing, and it's whatever. It all sounds a little loopy to me. I don't know why our town administrator is getting paid $120,000 a year, is also working for the county. I mean, I don't know. The whole thing just too many, whatever, conflicting interests, as they say. Okay, I can't read this one. Okay, the police, apparently there was some police officer got minorly injured at the rifle range or something because his AR-15 rifle blew up. I guess it misfired, and so they're trying to figure out why that happened. Who knows? Guns. Really shouldn't mess with them. So whatever. So apparently there's a little bit of trouble with this, the Department of Public Works. I'm tired, sorry. I'm really tired. And the salt budget and the amount of salt they ran out of salt, and they can't really buy new salt, and it's expensive or whatever. So anyway, there might be a shortage, and actually it snowed today, big snow, so that might be a problem. Town might have been low on the salt necessary. But whatever. Apparently the police department finished some sort of privacy wall so the criminals don't get their pictures taken or something and mend them. I don't know. It sounds kind of loopy to me. I think they're also putting up some kind of security glass or something so nobody can shoot any cops in the cop station. Whatever. Um, there was some 115-page report I guess the town got back. I guess we contributed to with the 4 towns, the 2 Chesters and Mendham Township and Mendham Borough, I guess, regarding the shared recreational fields or something and the best way to rotate them and all that crap. So apparently it's a 115-page report, and nobody sounded too enthusiastic about it all, but whatever. Try to get that online eventually. Something about a fence ordinance. Apparently they're rewriting the fence ordinance, so that should be in the next meeting. And the budget should be ready by March or something to propose anyway, and then mess with it for a while. Next year's budget. This year's budget, we never even got firm numbers. I don't know, there was like a 9% tax increase. I don't know, I never got the real number. Okay, there was some talk about a labor attorney. Apparently we want a new labor attorney. Seems crazy to me that we're even hiring attorneys to negotiate contracts with public employees in a town of 5,000 people. What a pile of crap. I mean, you just set the damn price and you say you want the job or not. You don't want the job, then get the hell out. I mean, fuck this shit, unions. In a town of 5,000 people, it's silly. Paying an attorney to negotiate? F that. You offer the damn job, people wait in line to get the job, and you give the best guy the job. This is just such garbage. This is why government is so damn broken. They play games like this. Anyway, there was more talk about the garbage settlement, about the 15 year ago or 20 year ago, whatever, dumping issue, and a settlement for $126,000 or something, which apparently is the bailout amount, and hopefully that would be all the town would have to pay, and apparently it's already paid it, or it already has a fund for it, or something else, but whatever, not supposed to be a problem. There was some talk about Tiger Realty. It's going to tear down some building or whatever, put up a bank and I don't know what else. I can't remember what else it was. An apartment, apartment over a bank or something like that. So it was some other thing they were getting permission to do that without doing something or something. But anyway, there was a 3-2 vote. So 2 council members voted against it, but never said a word about why they were voting against it, which is just kind of weird. So it passed. Then there was something about the the Open Space Committee. They don't have any, and there's nobody on the committee apparently. So they need a chairperson plus people to sit on the floor, I guess. But yeah, the committee needs some peoples, and it don't have any. The new website was brought up again, and so apparently the town employees are probably getting paid to go learn how to fill out a template to make the website thing work after we're paying $7,500 to a company, and they're going to waste more town hours. I don't know how many employee hours is going to be wasted teaching them how to do the simplest of things. And it's just incredible that if the 40 people that in town government, that none of these people can do a little HTML and put up a website. I mean, it's just silly. So I still haven't asked the town about that $5,000 the bank contributed, because I don't think that was legal. But anyway, we'll get to it. And so I guess that's all. So sorry, I'm really like late in the morning, and I'm tired and busy week, so sorry, a little bit wacky. Whatever. So till next week, till next time. I mean, I gotta do the February 15th, and then tonight there was a meeting, so so I'm too behind, but I'll really try to catch up.